I would declare that Section 197 of the UPDF Act, which establishes the General Court Martial, is not in breach of the Constitution. However, it is an overreach when the UPDF Act creates an offense that targets persons not otherwise subject to military law, making them criminally liable before the court martials for offenses of aiding and abetting. For creating such vulnerability, I would declare Section 117, which it is now, and Section 1171H, 1177 of the UPDA Act unconstitutional. I would set aside the decision of the Constitutional Court in this regard. I find Sections 1, Section 177, and Sections 1171G of the UPDA Act in its current form unconstitutional for enabling the surreptitious prosecution of civilians in military courts. For clarity, the above sections provide that every person found in unlawful possession of arms, ammunition, equipment ordinarily being the monopoly of the defense forces or to other classified stores as prescribed is liable to be prosecuted before a court-martial. I uphold the decision of the Constitutional Court to the effect that the General Court-Martial is a constitutionally established court set up to handle cases of military discipline for UPDF members, but lacks jurisdiction to try civilians for offenses under the Penal Code or other enactments. I would declare that the arrest, detention, prosecution before the courts-martial of the cross-appellant stroke respondent and civilians of equivalence under Section 1191G, read 1171G, is in breach of Articles 21, 28, and 44 of the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda. For reasons above, I would make the following orders. In their current form, courts-martial are not in a position to deliver a free and fair trial as guaranteed under Article 28(1) and 44 of the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda. I would forthwith suspend all operations of courts-martial save for the hearing of disciplinary matters pertaining to serving officers. All convictions and sentences passed by courts-martial would be suspended. A pathway would be put in place to ensure that all citizens hitherto convicted and sentenced by the military courts-martial have their convictions and sentences subjected to judicial review before a civilian court of competent jurisdiction to determine whether the convict received a fair hearing and impartial prosecution. This order would not apply to persons who were convicted and sentenced by courts-martial and have already served their sentences.